Hello, welcome. I'm Julie Samaka with Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. In this video, I want to show you just my personal tips for decorating a beautiful Christmas tree. Everyone asks me how do I do it, and in this video, just some quick tips. So the first thing you do is you put the Christmas lights on the tree after you fluff, okay? This year we went with LEDs to hopefully see if they'll last longer. But what you want to do is you want to make sure you go down every branch and put a light on every branch. So you take the string of lights and you go down the branch and then back up the branch all the way to the trunk of the tree, so that when you look at it, there's light going all the way through the tree to the trunk. Then the next thing you do is add the tree topper. Obviously you can do it in any order that you want to, but this is the way I do it. I attach the tree topper. Every year I'm doing something different because I just get tired of doing the same thing year after year. And I didn't want to spend the money to change the color of my whole tree, so all I did was purchase a different tree topper, which is actually I didn't even purchase. I found an angel that we had been storing in the attic for many years, and it's burgundy. So I attached the angel just by setting her up on the top of the tree, and you have to bend some branches and shove them up under her skirt. And then I just started stuffing in these long picks, you can see. So they're long picks, you just stuff them in there just like that. And then the shorter picks you want to put up underneath, kind of angling downward so that it sort of blends going up the tree, okay? Then the next thing I do is I attach the ribbon, and I've cut these ribbon streamers. They're about a yard long. I'm gonna make sure the hubs can see it. So they're about a yard long, and I've attached pipe cleaner at the top. It's easier for me. You could also use the tree limbs to attach it and secure it too, but to me, I'd rather use the tree limbs for keeping, greenery in there, and it's just easier if I use the little pipe cleaners. So I've just cut pipe cleaners in half, and I just, twisted it on like a twist tie on the end. All right, so the first thing you do, you can see that I started at the top, and I just attached it in the back, and then I just shove it down like that, all right? So I've attached one here, and then I have it drape out and then back out, and then I have one down here where I attached, and then I have it drape out and then back in. And as I decorate the tree, this is gonna fall out and I'll have to keep putting it back in. But by the time I have everything on the tree, it'll stay in place. All right, so here's one that I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to attach it to the bottom. I'm put it in the back towards the trunk. Twist the pipe cleaner, and then have it drape out and down, okay? So now I'm gonna do that all the way around the tree with the burgundy and gold, and then I'm gonna come back in, and this is another pattern that's the Harlequin print with the black and the silver and a little bit of gold in there as well. And I'll come back in and attach in between where I have already attached the burgundy. And I just do the same thing. And I don't have it coming straight down. They're more like an angle, almost like the wind has blown it to the right. I don't know why, I just like going that way. But anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what to do next. So after I have the ribbon added to the tree, I usually like to add the larger ornaments. And so I have some that are just solid colors that are in my theme. So I've got some burgundy and gold, and I just stuff them down at the bottom. So like towards the base or the trunk of the tree, I just put them in, place them in there. And what that's gonna do is it's going to, see how it just adds color. Maybe you can't see very well, but it's gonna add a little bit of color towards the back of the tree. Can you see that? Let's see, so I'm gonna put another one in. Let's see where I can put another one. I'll place that one down in there. So I'm just getting some color down towards the base of the tree, And then I usually use the larger ornaments on the bottom, and then as I go up, I'll start doing the smaller ornaments, because you don't want to put the bigger ornaments at the top. And you can see that I'm just shoving it in there. This almost is a little bit too big there. So you could just see it's just giving a little bit of color towards the trunk of the tree. And then I call that like having a good foundation. And then I'll put our family ornaments in front of it. But like here's some burgundy that I would probably put down in the back. And just place it in there. And then, so you're layering from the trunk out. One more, and then I'll just keep doing this, adding ornaments, and then I'll show you the next step when we're done. So the next step after when we did the ribbon and we put the larger ornaments in, the next step what I did was put the poinsettias in. So those are like larger, almost like a large ornament, but it takes up a lot of room and it adds a lot of color. So I just randomly put some poinsettias in, and then after that step I then put in my larger ornaments. Like you can see my fairy right there, and here's a larger one right there. And then after I did put my larger ornaments on, I went through and placed anything I wanted white. So I like white throughout the tree, so I made sure I spaced out my white all the way around the tree, and then I let the kids come in and fill in with the family ornaments that we've collected throughout the year, you know, on our travels and vacations. And we collect the White House ornaments that we get every year, so we make sure to put those in there. And you know, ornaments like that we got when my husband and I got engaged, you know, little special ornaments that we've just collected throughout the year, and it's kind of fun to reminisce as we decorate the tree. But once the kids have gone through and done that part, I then came back in and added these picks. There's just some more white. I went through and just added them in all over the place, just to kind of spread it out a little bit, and add a lot of more, you know, more depth and texture. So I just stuck it in like that. And that's it. So that is my decorated tree, and everybody keeps asking me, how do I do it? Well, basically that's it. But thanks for watching. Make sure you follow and subscribe to my channel, and we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.